Jace, Jessica, and friends, dare to pick one. Go on, I dare you to pick one. Well, guess what? I picked this episode. That was my dare. Yeah. God, I am great with these intros. Just the best. Anyway, it's probably gonna be another Truth or Dare episode with a title like that. Whoa, hello! I'm gonna get killed by Happy. Damn it.
That's bullshit. How did I even get trapped?
To be fair, I probably would die to Happy.
Not like that matters now.
And break my
Jace
computer
and
screen.
Jessica
Well,
aren't going
I
to be
would.
happy when I tell them that I angrily punched the computer monitor.
See, the thing is, I would do that in real life,
Where
but
are
the
Jace
problem
and
is,
Jessica anyway?
the moment my fist goes to
Okay,
connect, I
here's
think,
what I'm
say to
going
myself,
to do.
$600 or more,
For our next Freedoms Infinity.
and then I'll just punch a wall or something.
A good suggestion, Mimi, but I think we should perform Welcome to the Show or Gypsy.
I'm going to have to disagree, Jace. I like Mimi's idea of doing another song cover.
Sorry, guys, but I'm with Jace
I'd
on
stream
this
doing,
Mimi's
like,
idea is a really good one.
that, but,
For our
my
next
computer would
performance,
die.
It might be nice to try and come up with a song
Or the frame rate
cover
would be
and a
2.
that we can call our
Yeah,
own,
2
instead of
frames
doing
per
another
second.
song cover.
True, but why not just do another song cover first and then try coming up with something original?
Because I don't want to get copyright struck.
Well, this is a problem. We're split halfway with what we should do next. I think we're going to need someone to help us.
I figured I'd find you guys up here.
Haven't you heard of knocking on the door?
The door
I
was
would, but I
wide
already
open,
knocked on the
so
computer
I thought I would
screen.
let
Don't.
myself in.
What brings you up here, my friend?
Just wanted
Oh,
to find
buddy,
out
old
where
pal.
you guys were, but I didn't realize you had company. Anyone down to go catch a movie or do something in town?
Or do literally anything but look at the computer screen.
We're trying to come up with what we should do for our next Freedom's Infinity song.
I dare you to
How
pick
about
one,
a short
James.
break? I'd really like to hang out with you guys and do something fun.
And not look at the computer screen.
But we haven't really made much progress all morning. This has been harder than we thought it would be. So, again, we will have to decline. We can all do something fun together another time.
Yeah, sorry man. Our hands are just a bit too tied up right now. But I promise we'll do something fun when we...
You guys want to know something?
Uh-oh.
When you had your first performance a while ago at the start of the month, I was on board with this whole Freedom's Infinity thing. But now, I'm starting to have second thoughts. I mean, it's like Freedom's Infinity is all you guys have been focusing on lately.
Okay, now you hold
It's been
it
2
for a minute,
episodes,
mister.
including this one.
First off, it's not nice to interrupt people when they are talking. And secondly,
That's all-
Freedom's Infinity is not.
Yes, it is. At least in my opinion.
Interruption
You just did it
again.
again. I said don't interrupt people when they're talking.
I'm sorry, Mimi. I'm just
I didn't
trying to
realize
make
you
a
were my
point here.
mother.
James, Mimi, please. This is no time to be arguing.
It's the perfect time
This is
for
an
arguing.
actual thing that
Especially if
happened.
James is going to come up here and start
Like,
spreading
not
some
in this
light
scenario
regarding Freedom's
specifically,
Infinity.
but Mimi and I
It was not
having
some
a
lie. It was just my personal opinion.
interaction, let's
Everybody's
go with.
opinions matter.
I think you should leave James before I lose my temper.
Doesn't take much to cause
I
that,
don't
now
want this
does
to
it?
escalate further, but my opinion stands where it is. And there's one last thing. I hold you responsible.
For what? James Sullivan, I'm talking to you. Get back here and answer my question.
I don't have to answer you. Certainly not while you are all pissed off. I'll let you blow off steam and then we can talk again.
Don't get smart with me. I asked you a simple question. What are you holding me responsible for?
For Freedom's Infinity, obviously.
You're holding me responsible for Freedom's Infinity.
Mimi
for
is
what
blending
reason?
into the background.
You can't hold me responsible for everything regarding Freedom's Infinity.
I just
Freedom's
did.
Infinity is a team effort. I am
Mimi,
going to
please,
kick some ass
he's
if
not
I
here.
have
We're
to.
gonna
You
go.
want to kick my ass? Give me your best shot if you can.
I can't hit a woman. It's illegal. But she could kick my ass.
I'm not going to be friends with this asshole if he's going
She
to
could
keep
kick my
running his
teeth
mouth
in and shove everything,
BS about Freedom's
stab me
Infinity.
87 times, but if I shove her the wrong way, the cops call it,
You're really
come and
asking
arrest
for it
me.
now.
James, go downstairs. Right now.
Get him out of my sight, Jace. I don't want to ask again.
Just go, man, and stay out of Mimi's way for a while.
I have been on the edge a lot, though. Like, seriously, I punched the screen and now I'm after Mimi.
He's gone, Mimi. It's okay.
I fully admit I'm the bad guy in this scenario.
Freedom's Infinity, taking up most of our time. Me, responsible for everything regarding Freedom's Infinity. James clearly has a cork in his ass and a brain that doesn't work.
The thing that really gets me, Mimi, is that James blamed you for everything regarding Freedom's Infinity. You said it yourself. Freedom's Infinity is a team effort from all of us.
I know, right?
So I blame all of you.
Jessica better talk some sense into him. And they have to reach some sort of compromise that you two can...
I'm gonna get kicked out of the house.
Well, if I know
Like I was almost kicked off the server.
James, that is Jace and Jessica. They have known him and have lived with him.
Kicked off the server because...
Mimi,
Yeah,
do you
let it
think
go,
you can agree
James.
on the compromise
Don't
with
finish
James
that.
if it's reasonable enough and something you both can agree on with each other?
I really don't know, Juliet. It's going to depend. Worst case scenario, if it does come down to it, me and James's friendship will be out the door.
I didn't
There's
realize we
not a
had
whole
one.
lot else that we can do but wait patiently.
You two are pissed off at me.
That's
Get it.
obvious.
Pissed off? That's an understatement.
You saw the
It's
computer
bad
screen,
enough
didn't
that
you?
You and Mimi are at each other's throats. But there's also the fact that you broke the computer monitor.
Yep,
And I told you that I was going to pay for the damage just to get it fixed.
that's good.
It looks like it's close to falling off of a desk. What's the deal?
There's
with
gonna
it?
be a lot of
Did you get
damages.
Some of the anger from punching the computer monitor out on Mimi.
No, Jace.
Possibly.
It's nothing like that.
Jace, come on. You have to ease up a little. We're down here talking to James for a reason. And yelling at him is not the solution.
I wonder if this is what Jace actually
You're
feels
right.
like when talking to me
Last thing I
sometimes.
should be doing is being an ass myself to my good friend and our roommate.
Probably.
We will talk.
There's gotta be
about
at least a
the
level
computer
of truth
monitor
to
later,
this.
James. For now, we have some discussing to do.
What you said upstairs
Maybe
really
this is what-
rubbed Mimi the wrong way.
Maybe this is what
The way
Jace
you
feels
word
like
it
when
also
felt
doesn't
like when
help your
Mimi
case
and I
that
went
much.
at that one time.
And I realize that now.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
That sounds like BS if you ask me.
How is it BS? I'm giving you guys my word on what I am talking about.
That's not how this works, James. Jace and I can't just take your word like that and say, okay, you understand, so now we can move on to the next part.
Be truthful with us, man. It's not that hard.
I was truthful with
Okay,
you. Then you
fine.
said it was bollocks.
Maybe I didn't realize that I took things too far with what I said, coming out of my mouth.
Here's the thing, man.
Which is a trend with
Words
me.
can be used in a variety of ways towards people. In Mimi's case, you have to be very careful about what you say around, or to her. You got to understand that Mimi faced some problems and struggled while she was growing up. It caused her to become who she is today.
Hold up, hold up. You are telling me that Mimi is using her past as an excuse too.
We are going to stop you right there, James. That is a line that you do not want to cross.
Jessica is
Huh.
not kidding. Lots
So
of
you
people
can cross
don't
the
really
line,
take
but-
time to sit down, listen, and understand what Mimi went through while she was growing up. Unless you want to take that foolish path just like them, and have this friendship you have with Mimi, and just like that, I would really listen to what me and Jessica are trying to tell you.
Do you understand? James, do you understand? It's a simple yes or no.
I'll keep my distance.
Yes, I understand.
Should we take his word for it?
I don't know. I'll throw down our trump card just in case. Oh, and there's
You're
another little
evicted.
detail we should probably mention, James. If it turns out you're actually pulling a fast one on us, then me and Jessica will be making a nice little phone call to your old friend and buddy,
Paxton.
LaBarge.
You're bluffing.
Are we?
Curse you.
I feel like I'm getting a talking to from my parents. Jace, you monster! That's worse than evicting me. I'd rather be homeless.
Well, how did it go with James?
It took us a few hours, but I think Jessica
Hours?
managed to talk some sense into him. Now all that's left is to see if you two can compromise with each other and make up.
I hope this goes well.
We
I don't
didn't.
want to
I
see
just
another
agreed to
fight
stay away
between
from
Mimi and
Mimi
James.
and not say
None of
anything
us did.
offensive to
We'll
her.
all have to just hope for the
Besides,
very best.
hello. If that's
You ready
offensive,
to talk to James, Mimi?
Yeah,
well,
I
I'll
believe that I am,
apologize.
now that I've calmed myself down.
We've got your back, my love.
Okay, Jace. Tell James we're ready.
And then they
James
fuck.
Sullivan, get your ass in here, please.
Or no supper. Lightless Dawn. Kevin McLeod.
Now,
I know it's best
I do
from
believe you have something
SCP
to say
Illustrated,
to me,
who used to play this
correct?
song all the time.
Yes, that is correct. Mimi, I am sorry. Sorry for what I said to you earlier, about how you were responsible for everything regarding Freedom's Infinity. You were right earlier when you confronted me. Freedom's Infinity is a team effort. And I'm also sorry for shouting and yelling at you. And I am sorry for interrupting you when you were talking. And for what I said to you, and everybody else here in the room at the very beginning, which started this whole argument in the first place. Can you forgive me?
No, get out.
I forgive you. And I am sorry too, for anything on my part as well, during the earlier argument.
It's all good. I forgive you.
This is good. I think we're getting somewhere.
Now the next step is for you both to still work out some kind of compromise.
How?
Yes, Jace, that's a good idea.
Something that I too can agree on. Working on a compromise is indeed the proper step to take next. We should do that while we kick back and watch some Boku no Pico.
Oh, for fuck. I did make that reference once.
What? What are you guys looking at me like that for? I'm kidding. I'm not actually being serious about.
You. Sick. Bastard.
Dead.
Oh no.
D-E-A-D.
James,
And just where do you think you are going?
Mimi, please. I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as you're going to be. Now be a man and talk to me face to face.
We have to go after them.
Honestly, I find this funny.
Mimi, I don't want any
Because this is
trouble.
what I
I
deserve.
said I was sorry.
If you were sorry, you would really mean it.
I do mean it. I shouldn't have joked around like that.
I'm sorry you can't take a joke. It's my fault that you have no spine.
Want to. And I thought you two talked some sense into him.
we did.
We had no idea James was going to make that joke, honestly.
James, apologize to Mimi.
I
No.
already tried, but Mimi's being too stubborn.
If she
and
can't
won't
take a
accept my
joke,
apology.
it's her own
Just
gosh
because
darn
you
fault.
apologize doesn't mean I have to accept it right away.
You're right.
Accepting
You don't.
apologies can take time sometimes.
Or you don't, I mean.
No wonder why Jace hates you so much. We
What?
don't want your AJ-looking ass in our faces.
Now you're stepping out of line saying that Jace hates me. And who the heck is AJ?
Long story short, he's kind of a nobody.
And that is what James
Let's
is
leave
going
it at
to become
that.
if he keeps this up.
I'm not some nobody. And I don't have to stand here and listen to you yell at me
Has
when I've
Jace
already
literally
apologized
hate me?
again and again
Probably means
for
in the
what I
series.
said upstairs.
I hope.
Jace and
I hope I
Jessica,
haven't hurt him.
all of this between James and Mimi can't go on. This has reached a point of no return.
What are you implying, Juliet?
Although it pains me to say this, and to also prevent the police from being called. I think you two are going to have to choose between James and Mimi.
Okay.
You know what? Juliet's right.
If that's what has to happen, then I'm all fine with it. So Jason, Jessica, what is it going to be?
It's either me or James.
Pick Mimi. Go right ahead. Do
Jace,
it.
Jessica. Who's it going to be?
I dare you to choose.
James,
What?
I'm sorry, man, but you have to go.
Oh.
Looks like their choice was obvious, Mimi.
What?
Yeah, that's
Jace,
about expected.
You and Jessica can't be serious. You two are going to pick Mimi over me at the end of the day because of the fight. Just like that.
It's not just because of the fight, James.
If this is also about the computer monitor, I told you guys I would promise to get it fixed.
It's also not just because of the broken computer.
It's because I've fallen out of line. Alright,
James
fair enough.
And I have something
No hard
to
feelings.
tell you. We were going to earlier, but then all of this happened?
Actually, rather than tell you, it's better to show you. BRB.
Is it because of my experiment I did while you guys were out?
I would like you to take a look at this, James.
There's a piece of paper.
Dude, please tell me this is not the real deal.
I'm afraid so, man. You're being served an eviction notice.
Oh, shit.
Because you've been falling behind on your share of the house.
Ah, shit.
Me and Jess thought you were keeping up with it. Now I've got to be the one to tell you the bad news, and it pains me to do it to such a good friend.
If this isn't a
Well,
hard kick to the balls,
fair enough.
I don't know what is.
Alright,
How long
no
do
hard
I
feelings.
have until I have to leave?
The eviction notice states that you have until May 28th to move out of the house and find another place. Jessica
Ooh, that's
Carney
actually
and
not
I will
just
help
a
you
bit
find
over a
another
month.
place, man. You won't have to go at this alone.
Everything will be okay.
Easy for you to say. In this one
I'm
day
being
alone,
written
I've
off the
broken
show.
Computer monitor, got into 2 fights with Mimi, and now I'm being served an eviction notice. I have lost in so many ways.
Want to have a duel, James? We can make it another one. Well, my ass is getting evicted. I hope this is a storyline mostly thing, although it could be taking inspiration from real life, or it could be entirely made up by Jace. I just hope he doesn't actually hate me in real life. I know he doesn't hate me in real life. If he was, he wouldn't be talking to me and suggesting all these things to me. I'm acting like a total idiot. Like, yeah, he probably has his problems with me every once in a while, but who doesn't have a problem with a friend once in a while? And Mimi, if you are watching this, I apologize for any comments I made to you. It was just me getting lost in the heat of the moment. And if it offended you, I apologize. You don't have to accept my apology, and you don't have to accept who I am as a person. That's perfectly fine. I could add to that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it there. So, yeah. Hey, this could be a start of my character getting his own little arc. Or he's going to be written up the show. Hey, if I am getting written up the show, it's still with more gravitas, grandeur, we'll go with that, than AJ did, where he's like, hi guys, bye guys. Essentially, in a sense. So, yeah. Hopefully I can re-earn their trust. I don't know.